I'm excited to see what this poet has to bring to the stage because their name alone is strong. And a poet's an artist's creative name that they choose, like this is their chosen name. So the fact that they chose this name, I'm super excited to see how they're gonna put that into their artistry today. Can we give it up for Purpose, the poet?
Hello, everyone. Thank y'all for having me here. As she said, my name is Purpose the Poet. My government name is Halima Quineo Pata. That's my mama named me. It's a beautiful name, but I also got by purpose. I think when I picked that name out, I was still trying to find my purpose, and I didn't really appreciate my birth name yet. But I'm in a place where I appreciate both. So you can address me as either one, Halima or Purpose, whichever one you remember and can say correctly. Okay. I just got back from a 10-day march across the state called the Long March for Unity and Justice. And it came through me interning with this organization in Greensboro called Beloved Community Center. And before interning there, I feel like I had a lot of rage about what was going on in the world. And it's not to say that I don't still have rage. I've just found something to do with it, and that is in doing community work. So as we were marching across the state, we had a number of chants we did, and you kind of alluded to some of them when you were talking, like there is no community without unity. And then we had organizations like Blueprint NC, our security staff, who reminded us that who keeps us safe, we keep us safe. We keep us safe, not the police. We keep us safe. And so we also had some freedom songs that we sung along the way. And so maybe in between one or two of the poems, we will sing the songs. I think I want to go ahead and start off with one. And the words are, I'm not a singer, so I need y'all to sing with me, okay? So the words are, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And then we'll go from freedom to justice, okay? All right. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We're gonna do justice. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on justice. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on justice. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on justice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm gonna need y'all to do that again on the second song, okay? But my community partners were the Fuller family out of Gastonia, North Carolina. And so I really connected with their mother, Tangi Fuller. But the story was about two twin boys who were 15 at the time the incident occurred. And their names are Ladanian and Payden Fuller. And so on October 10th, 2021, now that date is like embedded in my brain. On October 10th, 2021, the boys were on their way home and the police had the street blocked off, but it was the only way that they knew how to get home. And so what could have been a simple fix turned into a very, very tragic altercation where the boys were pushed off their bikes and tased and choked and punched and kicked and called slurs and all these things. And they're still recovering from that today, but I was able to hear it from the perspective of their mother. And so what made this so divine to me with this family is that they lived in Gastonia. And I don't know much about Gastonia, but my mother recently moved there a year ago after living in our hometown for 45 years. So she just moved there last year. And so the fact that the family lived there felt really divine to me. And then when I went to Gastonia to visit them, I discovered that they lived only 8 minutes down the street from my mother. And before I thought of Gastonia as a safe place to be because I didn't know much about it. But in interacting with this family, I found out that there are wolves who are excited to come out and play, to devour and hurt these young Black boys and Black people who are just fighting to stay alive and survive and live their everyday lives. And so I wrote this poem about them, and then I have something that I'm dedicating to their mother, and then I'll finish out with one more poem. I'm so pissed at P. Diddy. Not only did he do it, but now he trying to lie. When it's Black men in prison whose verdict of guilt is a lie that won't ever be tried and never was true. Last week, they killed a Black man who didn't do it. Today, Marcellus should be alive. He's gone, and we're left here to cry. Last week, another Black man died. He was killed via lethal injection, his death a symptom of the infection that is the bondage penetrating the bloodstream of the oppressed. The crooks in power are obsessed with our chains. They love seeing us in pain, get angry when it doesn't rain on our parades, fight us when we march and protest in the streets. Take matters into their own hands when they catch us trying to breathe, trying to dream, wanting to get back home to mama, to get back home, to get back, to be anywhere other than here, North Carolina. We will not let you off the hook. The state is on fire. North Carolina, we will not let you off the hook. The state is on fire and human bodies serving its sticks, keeping it lit. We keeping it popping. They see us living, they get to popping. They want to stop it. They want to block it. So they lined up as a barricade, armed and intertwined. They say, where you think you going, nigga? I think I know a place. Get on the ground, hands behind your back. Don't you say a thing, not even your name. See, I know that they're trained to treat us like this. Worse than dogs or pigs, worse than dirt. They think we can't hurt, but won't let us heal. They just take their heels and kick, never coming up for air, because this is a high that on drugs, on other drugs, you just can't get. We be the pinatas at the party, the fruit on the sticks, that strange, low-hanging fruit that with us a quota they'll never miss. I don't know any way to make this pain sound like art. All I know is that when I heard the story, it really broke my heart. I sat down with their mother, and she didn't know how to start, so she just did it. She just began to say it out loud that on October 10th, 2021, Massa was proud. She said her boys, L and P, were on their way home. They're identical twins and are as thick as thieves, so when one hurts, the other one hurts, and this you better believe. The way they knew home was blocked by the police, so they called home to mama, and she said, come home the way you know, just make sure you do it in peace. Sometime later, she found herself rushing down to a scene, one son cuffed in a cop car screaming for water or milk, saying he just couldn't see. They had sprayed him with mace, skin and eyes burning, breath hard to catch, but they were piecing together their story in a corner, making sure that it matched. The other son beaten and bruised, he was trying to protect his brother, but this battle he did lose, and his mama did too, because she wasn't there to protect him, wasn't there to save the day. They'd been found in the hands of the Gaston County Police, and their safety and protection was never their concern. They were just excited to see them bleed, praying that their stories went through and that the little Black boys would have to take a plea, because after all, they were already 15. Perfect time to become a man. Perfect time to be tried as an adult. Perfect time to start working for all these major companies. We don't need your name. Don't care where your home is. Doesn't matter who's waiting for you, who loves you and cares. We have a job to do. It's capturing little boys who look just like you, who think they're free to live and be when that's never what Massa wanted. So the GPD, Gaston Police were doing what they were taught. They found a tree, then made some rope and found a head to hang. But people from all around, they pulled and pulled till those boys were free, because little Black boys don't belong in trees. They have the power to become them, to grow big and tall with roots so strong that choppers cannot take. I pray my prayers and sing my songs for all my brothers like LaDainian and Peyton, like Marcus Deion Smith and Daryl Tyree Williams, like Philando George and Trayvon, like Brianna, Sandra, and Sonya, except these soldiers, LaDainian and Peyton, survived, and no one is saying their name. LaDainian and Peyton were racially profiled and beaten by Gaston Police. Let us say their name, acknowledge their pain, then take a moment to be silent and to breathe. To not be silent and keep fighting to be free. To march, cry, and scream until this American pie has ingredients that includes everyone's dream of what it means to be free. And so through this, I talked to their mother, and I have a poem that I wrote about Black women. And so her name is Tangika Brawley. She say they call her Tangy. She says she's strong, loving, and she's a caring mother of 7 children. So you got LaDani and Payton and 5 more. She's an evangelist, prophetess, and co-pastor as well. And she also has a nonprofit, and she's an entrepreneur. She makes gift baskets, these beautiful gift baskets. She showed them to me. She's very gifted. And so LaDani and Payton, she told me, asked her, Mama, why you feel so depressed and why you went down in your spirits after this happened? And I don't think they were able to understand the heaviness that it is to be a Black mother. And so we were on this long march for unity and justice for the past 10 days. We started in Asheville, praying for Asheville, praying for them. But we sat down with the family, this Black mother with her 2 sons, and we interviewed her, and she sat down and told us about how hard it is trying to be a Black mother, raising young Black kings in a system, in a world that doesn't want to see them with a crown. And so sometimes we have to be the voice for our men in the system that tells them that their only right is to remain silent. And so this is for Black women, for you, Miss Dawn, for everyone in the room who needs it. I just got introduced to the movement, and I'm like, this is heavy. How do we keep going? So this is for y'all. I say, peep pal. The sun ain't nothing but a reflection of our beautiful brown skin, or how we can put you in your place real quick. But even that we do with love, even that we do with grace, even that we do with so much wisdom. See, being a Black woman means that I've got generations of goddesses' legacy still living through me, still loving through me, whose DNA be pumping through my veins. See, being a Black woman brings all types of pain, but the pleasure, honey, is far, far greater. The grass is greener on this side. Hell, the sky is bluer. The sun shine way brighter. The water even be way clearer over here when you being loved by a Black woman. When you're being held in her bosom. When you are kissed by her lips. When you are touched by her grace. See, we be all types of fabulous. Afro-Latina, European, Australian, Chinese, what they say, Blasian, Jamaican, Ghanaian, and Niger. See, Black women be all that everywhere we go. Our fierceness international, our essence be global. Let me tell you, ain't nothing like the strength of a Black woman. How she carry racial and gender stereotypes and prejudices on her shoulders like that. How she still getting by with all her family issues. How she still keep it fly when giving up all she wanna do. How, Sway, how? Well, let me tell you what she do. And baby, this is how real queens step. She get down on her knees and she starts praying to God. She gets up and goes to work anyway. She goes to the gym and gets her squats in. She go gets her hair done so she can feel brand new. She calls up a therapist and makes an appointment. She opens up her journal and starts writing poems. She pulls out a canvas and paints a beautiful picture. Cause see, Black women even make suffering look easy. Truth is, easy be everything except the word. Easy does not fit our description. Everyone seems to think that our love be the best prescription for their pain. They'll suck us Black women dry if we let them. So we dare not let them. Let us reclaim our bodies, reclaim our names, not your hoe or your help. But queen is the only thing you should think when you get ready to address me. We be reclaiming the narrative and say to hell with y'all's preconceived notions. Black women get to be angry, and honey, that's that. But please understand, we are so much more than that. We be mothers, daughters, and sisters. We be pioneers. We be presidents and CEOs. We be doctors, nurses, and lawyers. We be bus drivers and mail women, poets and authors, singers and dancers. We be your favorite teachers and realest friends. My God, I love being a Black woman. See, every day and every night I get on my knees and I thank my God for making me a beautiful, melanated, marvelous, magnificent, multi-talented, made from scratch, but way better than a biscuit, magical type of thing they call being a Black woman. So when I wrote that poem, I thought I wrote it for one reason, but the more that I get into this work, I find myself that I wrote it for me, to get myself through this, and all the women who are around me who are doing this work already. We see you, I see you, we love you, and you gotta keep it going because the community needs you. And so this last poem that I'm going to do, now I grew up Baptist, and I'm like a Baptist preacher. I'm gonna take my time that I was given, and you might hear a few closings where you think it's time for me to go to my seat, and trust me, I will get there, but we ain't there yet, okay? So this last poem, it's a little lengthy. It's gonna take a few minutes, okay? But after I do it, I'm gonna go to my seat, I promise you, okay? I wrote it back in high school when I didn't know what to do with my rage, with my anger, with my pain. When the people, the administrators weren't listening to me, I said, we need a Black student union. And they said, honey, we don't know what to tell you. We don't know what to tell you. You need to go learn your history before you can teach it. And I'm like, isn't that your job at the school? But okay, so we eventually got the club and we got to have our program right before COVID happened. And I wrote this poem called Stop, Wait, Listen. And it helped me to find something to do with my rage in that moment. Stop, wait, listen. I know you've been told about the history of slavery. I know you know who Dr. King is and of our constant fight for equality, but stop, wait, listen. Our roots run deeper than picking cotton, deeper than being beaten till we were dead, deeper than the Underground Railroad, deeper than the Civil Rights Movement. Stop, wait, and listen. My African roots run deep, deeper than the roots of a sycamore tree. I know you know Dr. King's dream, but have we fulfilled that legacy? Has the dream remained a dream? Is this equality? Stop, wait, listen. See, I asked my skin, why hast thou forsaken me? This skin left us hanging in trees, denied us the right to vote, caused our owner to beat us, forced us into bondage, forced us away from our home, forced us onto a boat, forced our bodies to be raped by men whom our bodies didn't know, forced our bodies to bear children at alarming rates because of you, skin. We couldn't get an education or a job or a decent place to live because of you. We went from being beaten and killed in the fields to a more concrete place they called the streets, from crowded plantation homes to a more rowdy ghetto. My skin replied, I have blessed you, king, queen, for I have given you the same complexion of the Most High, who too was persecuted for his greatness. And though they hung him high, in the words of Maya Angelou, still he rose. Stop, wait, listen, hands up. Don't reach for your license. Your wallet resembles a gun. Hands up. I don't owe you an explanation. I said get out the car before I take you out. Hands up. Man's down. No justice, no peace. Long live Trayvon Martin. Long live Tamir Rice. Long live Eric Garner. Long live Michael Brown. Long live Miles Hall. Long live Jamie Johnson. Long live Sandra Bland. Stop, wait, and listen. We got to start from the inside out, and most folks don't want to hear it. The inside being within our intimate communities. What do I say when my brothers are the ones pointing the gun at me? Hands up. Don't shoot. We can figure this out. I got kids. I got a life to live. Why would you kill me? I look just like you. I'm somebody's son, uncle, father, brother, cousin, and friend. Stop, wait, and listen. We got to start from the inside out. And most folks don't want to hear it. We don't support our own, and we can't help it. See, we've been conditioned in this way, making Black folks turn on each other and fight like dogs to eat, to live, to survive. Stop, wait, and listen. See, I go to the ocean to visit my ancestors. Their graves were made on the ocean floor. Whenever I want to remember those who have come before me, feel their presence and their pain, that is where I go. Some jumped off the boat. They saw the freedom of the ocean's current and they longed for that. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Some were thrown off the boat because it weighed too much. Feet tied together, weighed down with bricks. They slid them off the boat. I wonder if back then did they still call it self-defense. Stop, wait, and listen. See, these folks made us work hard and wouldn't even allow us to eat off the plate. But mind you, we cooked the food, seasoned it to perfection, taught them to wash their food before they cook it. The only thing they knew how to season was this continent with the European disease. Stop, wait, and listen. See, my Black mind matters. My Black education matters. My Black life matters. Please understand that when I say my Black, it makes a difference. Back in the day, they used to beat us, beat our bodies, torture our spirit, till the only thing that was left was my body, strong as a mule. And in the words of Willie Lynch, keep the body, take the mind. Nowadays, I am taught, don't talk out of turn. Speak when you are spoken to. Raise your hand, girl. Raise your hand, boy. See, the teacher started talking about slaves. If these kids turn around and look at me again, I'm going to show them what a whipping is. See, I'm taught about slavery and Dr. King, but what about the fact that we were kings? We were and are somebody, and this is what needs to be taught. Black history is every day, not just in February. And last time I checked, my skin doesn't change colors for the rest of the year. See, we've been taught everything the system feels is necessary. The size of the atom, how to conjugate verbs, how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, but never have we been taught freedom. Black lives matter, and I didn't say more than anybody else's, but they matter. Do you understand? Stop, wait, and listen. I am Black, and I am proud. My Black is beautiful. No man can tell me any different. I'm not pretty for a Black girl, but I'm pretty, period. My Black voice matters, although while when I talk, they say they feel like they're in the ghetto, or ra-ta-ta-ta, but guess what? I don't care, because I bet you heard me. Stop, wait, and listen. We have defied gravity with our hair. Science used our bodies to explore the female anatomy while we were alive. They experimented on our men in Tuskegee and left them for dead. We've survived more pain than they will ever know. Stop, wait, and listen. We invented the ironing board, elevators, doors that open at the press of a button, carbon light bulbs, the air conditioning unit, hairbrush, guitar, lawnmower, mailbox, stove, and countless more. Stop, wait, and listen. Red lights, green light, yellow light, red light. Again, honey, we invented that too. Stop, wait, and listen. What was originally meant for evil, my blackness turned into good. So never forget that we are beautiful, black, and blessed. We are more than stereotypes. We come from greatness. Our ancestors didn't fight and die so we could forget they're supposed to still be living through us. This blackness is not a weapon, even when it seems to be everybody else's target. Still, we dare not be afraid to embrace who we are, where we come from, and the true blackness that lies within. May these words remind you of your roots and allow our history to nurture your black souls. For the culture, please don't forget, stay woke, stop, wait, and listen. My African roots run deep, deeper than the roots of a sycamore tree. I know you know Dr. King's dream, but have we fulfilled that legacy? Has the dream remained a dream? Is this equality? Stop, wait, listen. I'm done, y'all. I'm going to my seat after we sing this song together, okay? Okay, we sung this song on the march and it was really heavy and it helped us to connect as a community. We have a lot of things going on, but your people are my people. So the song says, where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. Your divine, my divine. We're going to sing it one time, okay? Okay. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. I'll sing one time, y'all join in. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. 'Cause your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine. Y'all sing it. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. Where you go? Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. Your people. Your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine. Thank you.